Be fucked up after that.
What up? Want to let them know, Potroast Podcast back with more again. Happy Friday to you. Brothers and my sisters out there. Hope y'all are having a good Thursday. I know I am having a great fucking week. We got some good topics tonight. We got some good guests tonight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep.
All right, so let's make sure our phones tied and everything like that.
Yeah, my shit good.
Got corn dog lighting up across the damn board. So how y'all feeling today? How was y'all's week?
We ain't got to yell, bro. The mic's loud.
Been busy. Been busy as hell.
Active, definitely active.
I'm a nigga.
It was good. Did y'all keep my all THC Thanksgiving? I infused the butter, the sweet potato pie, the peach cobbler, the cheesecake, the dressing, the corn cob, the greens. Everything.
How did that work, though?
I was high as a motherfucker for like a week and a half.
So you just use butter in there, all the stuff? Or was it?
So all you need is for the THC to stick to something is fat. So what I needed, anything you make with butter and Thanksgiving, I cooked up the THC and made a huge ass batch of butter. Then all the stuff that I cook in chicken broth, I made a huge ass batch of chicken broth and I cooked down the THC so that it stuck to the chicken broth. Then I cooked my greens in all chicken broth. Then I, smoked my turkey and etc. in THC butter and the greens in THC butter.
That shit sounds good, bro.
I just got one problem with the demonstration.
What's up?
Because the food sound great. I ain't
Food
gonna
was bomb.
I believe it was. But I got one problem with it all.
What's that?
I ain't get nail parts of
Come on! You know what?
That shit tastes like weed, though?
No.
Weed turkey?
No, because you know what? I cooked straight Thanksgiving dinner, and the only way I deviated was adding marijuana, and I infused it to 98%. Couldn't taste no marijuana. It was high as fuck.
Because that's the even better part. Then that's the sneak high.
Yeah, it's the sneak high.
It lasts forever.
I had to take 3 bites and agree. Nobody finished the whole.
That's getting zooted, bro. That's that new age shit right there, bro.
That's a date rape recipe. That's a date rape recipe. Amazing. That's a date rape
So
recipe.
I actually smoked my turkey. So then it was like a marijuana burn and it was smoked. I outdid myself this year. I told myself next year I would just do like 3 Thanksgiving dinners because I had so many people who wanted plates. I'm gonna just
Yeah, but that shit over with, man. Fuck the holidays, man. We ain't on that shit. What's going on?
I'm still eating.
Hey, I'm from Chicago.
It's
My name is
still
Shot Gino. What's happening?
God
We gotta keep it. Oh, hell yeah. And he knows how I get in.
Shot Gino.
Hey,
That's what's up.
but what's up with these current events that we was talking about?
What is the first topic?
Get right into it then.
Let's get right into it.
Get right into it. Shit. I'm gonna throw that 6. Go ahead.
First topic.
Will Smith said he hated Tupac.
Yeah,
Said he was jealous of Tupac.
Well, why wouldn't it be?
How can you compare that?
Why wouldn't it be? I mean, like, ain't every rapper on earth jealous of Tupac? Like, duh. That's kind of like a dumbass statement.
Is
right
Will
there.
Smith a rapper though?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how he
Because of what?
That's how he got on.
That's how he got on.
Parents don't
Because he
understand.
did a rap song.
Parents
No.
don't understand. And summertime.
No, he had an album out.
Yeah.
Jiggy?
No. We talking
Men in
about
Black?
when Will Smith first came
Not
out.
Men in
No,
Black.
I'm talking about before
And
he
it's
started
like one of
making
his
movies.
biggest songs, bro. I used to like the man, bro. So,
Right. I mean, he came out. I mean,
You know what I'm
he came
saying?
out
So,
as a
like,
rapper, but he just went
Somebody
out
don't
with
know
right
the
what.
bullshit. Like,
He
that was a
was
lame ass
He
statement.
really
right
don't
there.
have no. He
All right,
really
so
don't have
when
no
we gonna go
reason to be
next
jealous
caller?
of Tupac.
What was the next topic?
hold on. We ain't jumping that fast.
There's
Hold on,
no
That was some bullshit.
So,
That's what Don Bray, how you doing?
I don't think that's some bullshit.
Hey, real.
I feel like there's no
that-
comparison.
Hey,
No, I think he was jealous of. So when I read the article, it said he was jealous of him and Jada's relationship.
Oh.
of course.
Being close?
And as far as so these mics are, we ain't gotta yell. These mics are
I
super
mean,
sensitive.
but
But I think he was more jealous of fucking like how tight they were and who Tupac was back then, Will Smith was always this, niggas looked at him as corny or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, so maybe he felt like maybe she liked the bad boy image and I'm not a bad boy. I played in bad boy. I'm not a bad boy.
If you look at it, it was an interview.
Hold on.
I just want to ask a question.
What's that?
Like, if that ain't the most I come from Philly, but I'm not from Philly type shit. What is you talking about, bro? Check it out. This a whole nigga that you ain't know nothing about before you even knew her. So what you give a fuck? Like, that's clown shit.
He jealous because that's his girl. I mean,
man, that's his girl. Nah, it wasn't his girl then.
Tupac displayed some type of masculinity.
Oh, bullshit about nothing.
That clearly.
Dude, this didn't know Jada then. So how you gonna be? How you gonna see that? Come on, man.
Hey, I can explain it.
That shit clown.
I can explain exactly why you felt that way.
Why, Warren? Don't have
Okay, now listen to this. Before Will met Jada had a past with Tupac, okay?
Yes.
They grew up together, they knew each other, whatever.
Yes.
They always claim they ain't never fucked and all this other crazy
They
shit,
fucked.
but I still think they lied. He fucked her. But anyway,
she fucked him.
realistically, I would have been mad too if I was Will Smith in his position too, because guess what? Not only is Tupac that man at the time, I'm talking about the thug of all thugs, he's the man. Like at that time that Will's trying to date Jada, Tupac is the man. And then,
so if that's the case, what's the problem?
One little twist.
What's the twist, Corn?
Tupac and Jada, before Will met him, did this video in high school where they dancing to Parents Just Don't Understand. She probably showed him that video when they first started dating, and he just felt some type of way after that, like, oh no, I can't deal with this. Tupac is just too much now. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man.
That's how Corey, you made up that shit.
Right, see that part right there.
I know you did.
So,
We don't have to take a sidebar on the Google on.
I didn't make up the part about the video with Jada and Tupac dancing to Parents Just Don't Understand. It's kind of deja vu when you start dating a woman and she show you that video of you and Tupac, the greatest rapper in the world at the time. Yeah, I'm gonna feel a little bit jealous at that because I can't compare.
As a comedian, actor, B. Bowden, how do you feel about that, brother?
Let me tell me.
real shit. Look, check this out. They showed an interview of Jada Pinkett when they did the Tupac All Eyes on Me movie. Right. They was asking her how she felt about it, and how her relationship was with Tupac. I swear to God, that woman, her eyes, she was like, Pac was.
She lit up.
He was so special.
See?
Like she got moist.
Right.
She got moist. Hold on. She got moist.
You know me.
She got moist by choice. So check this out.
That happened.
As like how women got intuition. So when women got intuition, men got intuition.
Right.
You know when your breezy walk by and look at another nigga, just like she know when you look at another female.
Right.
So yeah, I'm quite sure they had these behind the bedroom pillow talks about Pac when he first died. Like, come on, Jada, be real with me. Did you smash? I told you that is my friend. And you know, woman can lie with a straight face.
And stick to her motherfucking story.
That is Pandora's box. That will never be revealed.
What makes me disbelieve is you
So I think the jealousy comes from him probably seeing that shit.
Yeah.
And then him probably thinking like, bitch, you don't even light up when they talk about me like that.
But even still though, when your
Can we blame him for being jealous of Pac? It's Pac.
I'm not blaming him. It's not even that. It's like how do I compare to that shit? I don't care how high your statue is. How do I compare to that knowing you smashed Pac or you was that close to Pac?
Who said that?
How you gonna compare to that?
Comparison though.
But you as a man, you gonna compete. Come on, man. Men are competitive just like women.
That's the issue. She already does not see you as a dominant. So now you find yourself inferior to some other man that she speaks so highly of, that she lights up for. You should be jealous of bro, and you deserve to be jealous of bro. You do.
Look, I'm gonna say it like this. First off, if he a together man, even in his age that he is now with Will Smith and all your fucking accomplishments and everything, and you still getting jealous.
Come on, say that shit. Say that shit.
Hold on. You're not together.
You get your nerve.
It's not now. This is back in the day.
It's back then.
You was Will Smith. You was Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Who
Look at your tongue.
Like she's holding on to that secret, he's holding on to that
Well,
question.
he's Tupac.
Oh man, there's a whole bunch of unnecessary. Next bag coming from.
Last of a dying breed say no. Being jealous, get your masculinity up.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Get yourself in.
So men can't be jealous?
No, honestly, every bad
I'm jealous
as a human.
If yourself is right.
Hold on.
I got a question. Go
A
ahead.
man or woman, you know what I'm saying? Any bad, the mad, the sad, the jealousy, you know what I'm saying? We should be able to, you know what I mean? Approach that knowing what it is and knowing not to be acting stupid off of that shit. And honestly, we should be, you know what I mean, overcoming that too as well. So you don't be feeling this no more.
So if you fat, out of shape, and you see your girl looking at a big buff dude in shape, and she's looking like getting moist, and she's sitting there, that wouldn't make you
hold on.
Take your ass to the gym.
No, I understand it, but the point I'm trying to make is that not normal for any human being
It is.
to be like fucking man?
Allowed to feelings. Come on.
One at a time.
I say man can't be jealous. If I'm a broke ass motherfucker and I see a nigga with some paper and shit, I might want some paper too. That might make me want to step my hustle up. If I'm out of shape, it make me want to get my fat ass in the gym.
Because right now,
Jealous, sometimes that shit can be a good fueler. That's all.
Because right now,
Okay, so I
right now
can
it's
agree with
just
you. Sometimes it can be a good fueler.
so we don't know
But
what
at
the
the same
reaction
time, you
was.
said it right off rip.
Right.
That's his big fat lazy ass's girl
Yeah.
off rip.
Yeah.
That's your girl already.
Yes.
You done already got locked and got a whoopty whoop and shit. So she looking over, you know, fuck. She coming home with me.
What was
You know what I'm saying?
But what was the backlash behind that? He may just said, "Hey, I feel some type of way." We don't know if it was a reaction. He just was letting her know, like, "Hey, I feel some type of way."
Right.
That's the reaction. That's the
Yeah,
reaction.
but it wasn't like the nigga flip tables. And,
Also, the viewer said,
Viewer said,
said if they are, then they have female traits, and a man should be all men.
So look.
Come on.
Jealousy is a female
Come
trait.
on. Shout out to them. Shout out to them.
and breathe. That's what's up.
Women can smell that shit like sharks can smell blood in water.
Right.
You want to be inferior? We can smell your inferiority. We can smell you being a fucking submissive.
Smells like gasoline.
We didn't sign up for that. We signed up for heads. If you want to be a submissive, then you should move around. That's where your insecurities lie.
and that's why she was smashing what's his face.
And,
You said you don't smash August, but you didn't smash Pac. Shut the hell up.
I'm just saying.
she got to hold on to her
So
story.
you know, Susan, what you saying is,
So what you saying is,
address this right.
Nah, she got to
come on,
respect.
how you gonna
She
say
had to
it?
smash
Just
Bob.
like fake.
There's some shit going on now.
So now you say she smashed Bob.
There's a petition going around right now saying that they want them to stop giving interviews.
Can't get mad.
Because like on some real shit, they want them to stop giving interviews. We're tired of hearing about them, and then they were saying some shit like, you know, Jada admitted to having like a porn addiction.
Oh my God.
Going through. Please help our life is such
Who don't got a porn addiction? A lot of people don't have a porn addiction.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
Jada would be a real good thing.
There's
going on?
Will got a book out, man. I gotta read the book where he's talking about, you know, that he was having so much sex at one point in time he used to hate when he had an orgasm.
Fuck out of
I
here.
think their whole life, see, what people misconstrue is,
And that's why I do gay.
What, fantasy?
no, what people misconstrue is, people think because they're rich and they're famous that they have corn dogs. See, we gonna
We had to talk. Yeah, we had to talk.
when people think that you rich and when you're rich and famous, man, people think that you have everything that you fucking want. But you don't understand, like what Biggie said, more money, more problems, right? So the more money you have, the more issues you may have. I can see why a motherfucker would be like, oh, I'm fucking this bitch so beautiful. I feel so horrible about myself. I wouldn't mind them problems. But then again, like I'm not the motherfucker who's in that shoe to have to feel that type of way. Who knows what your life and your problems is like?
Yeah, first world.
Shout out
what it
LaMatrix.
sounds
Yeah,
like.
what's up with you, man? You gonna actually say that shit in public? I just can't bring myself to do that type of shit.
You put it out in the book.
You got to look at it too.
Yeah, don't do that.
You got to look at it too.
And
Like
Jada had a porn
I
addiction.
believe that. Listen, people are only people only know what you present to them in the front.
Oh God!
I'm about to look her up right now.
Do it. I believe that.
Yeah.
I believe she might have something out
She
there.
might be on point.
She a freak. I respect
What
it. If a man is
what
gonna
mask
allow
is
you to
he
get
mask
away
on?
with that shit, then do it.
Oh shit! I see
Do
the
it.
controversy.
Do what you gotta do.
You got to realize, man. People only know you for what you do in entertainment. These are still regular people. They can have regular issues and addictions just like anybody else out here.
Yeah.
And people don't get that. Just like prime example, Nick Cannon, right? So people look at Nick Cannon, they be like, "Oh, that nigga, he just a funny ass dude." Nick Cannon has smashed a lot of bad bitches, right? And
Yeah.
people be like, "Damn, I can't believe he did that. He smashed her."
Shit,
Why
he
you
made
can't?
money off
Why
that.
you can't believe that? That's Nick Cannon, bro. Just because he crack jokes and shit don't mean he ain't no player or he a whore. You know what I'm saying? You only know what a motherfucker present to the table. Behind them closed doors, you don't know what somebody like.
And to add to that, they're actors and actresses.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
We
Hey,
don't.
hey, B. So you saying that you don't know what's going on, so motherfucker shouldn't even be speculating, or
I'm
they
saying
think shit is sweet all the time just because they
people
rich
just
and
think
famous?
it's sweet because it's rich and famous.
They think it's sweet.
What you
Straight
saying, Melody?
I don't know if we think it's sweet anymore. Jada didn't expose all their damn business.
Right.
She exposed enough.
But I
Facts.
feel like they with all the fucking antics.
She looked like
I feel like we're missing where they came from. They are actors and actresses. And some of that shit is all smoke. It's first world problems we discussing, and they like the drama and the politics.
I just want to ask a question about this whole situation.
Hold on. Go ahead, let Rich go.
Why is everybody tripping off? They are known to be a swinger couple. Right, they go to puffy parties.
Mhm.
Will Smith done fucked way more bitches than niggas that Jada fucked. Like, we ain't tripping because that's how they get down. Like, why is it even a...
I don't even know why they bringing it to the table. Like
Why is
everybody
it?
already knows.
Because she keep getting caught out in the public.
Yeah,
He probably be at the crib laughing like,
they busted your ass again.
busted your ass again.
I ain't busted.
I'm getting caught up.
August Alsina probably sucked Will Smith's dick.
Period. I believe that's what happened.
Like I'm finna fly to Florida in the morning. Fuck it, I don't get no Florida.
I believe that's what happened.
No.
They got
I think they was fucking each other in some sick ass triangle.
That is
They known to be
So you
swingers.
think they owe some secret nasty?
Hell yes.
You hear the stories about Puffy.
Why wouldn't they be?
Oh, man. Yeah, I heard about the puffy parties. You gotta watch out for that.
Come on, man. Like, I don't even know why they take. That's why Will Smith don't take us.
Oh, you know what it is? It's the internet. Internet always win. They put that crying Will Smith fucking meme on there with fucking.
And he probably ain't cried about that shit one time.
Nah, dude, that's him on motherfucking some movie and shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? On 7 pounds or something.
He
You know what
probably
I'm saying?
got-
Don't forget, he did 6
Dummy.
degrees of separation. Let us never forget
Hey,
that.
but you know what though?
Yeah.
You know
He was
what?
gay as a motherfucker in that.
But you know what?
I swear he was
I know
convinced.
Will too. I know,
Convincing. It's the convincing part.
I know
It's the
people
real
tired of.
convincing
I
part.
know people tired of hearing about their marriage or whatever, but I mean, some of the stuff that they done said, you know, is shocking to other people. But you know, do what you do, but just get out of our way.
I just don't want to have to see it. Unless I'm participating.
I don't even want to know.
I mean, it is what it is, but at the end of the day, make this shit. He the only wing nigga that don't want to make wings.
Oh my God. What's the next
Hey, what's the
topic,
next topic,
y'all?
bro?
What's the next topic? I'm tired of talking about Will.
Jaden and Will gonna keep fucking the people that allow them to.
I ain't never not paid you.
I'm not talking about you.
Hey, what's the next
I'm not
topic?
just gonna bring.
What's the next topic?
It's gonna be a topic tonight that I'm gonna talk about.
Oh, what was that
written down thing? What we
What's
talking about?
I don't want to talk about that. Huh?
Local music scene.
The local music scene.
But I'm gonna wait till I come back from getting food.
Shit, we ain't gonna be on that long.
Yes, y'all is.
We
I'm going right here next door.
Oh.
Hey, what's the next topic?
Next
though?
topic is, let me read it. Okay. Only men can love a woman with no money, no house, or no car. Only a man can love a woman and expect nothing in return. Women can't do that. A woman's love come with conditions. You must have this, you must have that.
Fact.
A man just wants peace. Only thing women love unconditionally is their kids.
I'm about to share that.
I'm gonna need you to read that one more time.
Let me read it one more time. One more time.
For those that wasn't listening.
Only men can love a woman with no money, no house, or no car. Only men can love a woman and expect nothing in return. Women can't do that. A woman's love comes with conditions. You must have this, you must have that. A man just wants peace. Only thing women love unconditionally is their kids.
Rich.
Okay, hold on.
All right.
We gonna go around the table.
Hold on, let's go start with us first.
Okay.
Briefly.
Who wrote that bullshit?
Wow.
Who wrote that
A
bullshit?
random nigga on the internet.
A random ass nigga on the internet. Go
But
ahead.
that's everything right now.
Jesus Christ wrote that.
Go ahead. Hurry up.
Yeah, if you knew that was
Hurry up.
That's
Jesus
in the Bible. It's Psalms
Fuck that.
2, 3, 11, 17. But no, just fucking. But no, look. All right, so look. Facts are facts. Yeah, that dude was stupid. Yeah, no, I mean,
What's stupid about it?
because this is the fact, dude. I got
Majority.
Hold on. There's parameters to this, so let me talk. All right. First and foremost, you know what I mean. I do happen to have a girl that is in love with me and shit. And to be honest, man, I think she loved me for me, regardless. You know what I'm saying? Flat out. You know what I'm saying? So that whole whatever would you do. Now I will say this, and this is the other end. And this is why it's, a rounded conversation. If I wasn't who I was, you know what I'm saying? The type of dude that makes this, does that, handle his fucking business in the bedroom, all that other shit, that good energy, that whoopty whoop and all that, you know what I mean? Daddy, all that other shit. Maybe she would not be fucking in love with my ass flat out, dude. Shit. But
Slow down.
But real talk, she don't need no money out of me. You know what I mean? And so that's one thing that I do love about that situation, in one particular. But that's just me.
So let me make sure I understood what the response was.
Okay.
You feel like your woman loves you regardless of
Because he's Robert.
circumstance.
Because he's double R.
Regardless of circumstance. With or without wealth, she loves you.
Yeah.
So if you lose everything right now.
But let me say
you shoot.
Hold on, man. Let me answer her question, right? So this is the thing. Yes, with or without wealth, yeah, she would love me. You know what I'm saying? But this is the thing. Would you be with the motherfucker though? I can love somebody and not be with him.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, so why don't we chime in on it?
All right.
I don't think it's 100% right, but there is some truth to that shit.
That is fact.
That's for sure. Because some women have more of a criteria than men do. All men want you to do sometimes is shut the fuck up. So at the same time, women want this, that, good credit, over an 8-inch dick with a little nice curve. Fucking, they want you to fucking be fucking good credit. Don't hit them when they call you a bitch. You know what I'm saying? You have to have a car. If you don't have a car, you're a fucking bum, whether you got a job or not.
Listen,
and then all that, they want all this type of shit, but come with
a wet ass.
Not half of that shit that they ask for.
And they baby daddy don't got
and they baby daddy ain't got fucking none of that shit.
That's gonna be my example number one.
So my thing is, some of that shit is true because a lot of men just want peace. If you were a fucking man and you ever been down, but honestly though, in those down times, you see who's really down for you. Now, if the bitch is not down, if the woman is not down for you in your downtime, she's not the woman for you. Now I can see if your downtime like your whole life is just a bum ass dude, then that's different. But if you're a dude that's out here trying to make some things happen, and she's giving you no respect and kicking you when you down, that's not the bitch for you.
Now, a man in the world that ain't gonna hit a rough patch.
Exactly. Everybody gonna hit a rough patch in life. I don't care who you are.
Everybody.
So the key is to find somebody that's gonna help you out and not down talk you and not do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think what dude is saying in that meme, there's some truth to it. Melanie.
Absolutely.
All right. We'll go to Melanie.
I'm just gonna highlight some truth. Some. Yeah, he can't speak so broadly that he speaks for all of the population.
Right.
But I'm gonna take you back to all the women who loved the nigga through video game playing and nothing else. Let's go even further back to the women who had to hide a nigga from Section 8. They didn't love you through your inability to pay rent. You couldn't even pay rent for this woman and potentially her kids. She loved you anyway. She loved you through that. I think it works both ways.
That's a choice.
Women can love broken and men can love broken, and you can exist with both of them. But don't say that women can't and men can better. That's not the truth. Some people have the endurance for the bullshit, and some people just do not. So I feel like some of what he said is honest, some of what he said is bullshit, and that nigga is hurt.
Majority rules.
I count for 10.
You're like in, that. What you just said is like in the 4%.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's true.
96% is broke ass niggas.
Not everybody has good attitudes like you or mind state.
You can get your ass out. Bitch, the government paying your rent
Exactly.
anyway. You're not getting no money either.
I'm not saying that you have a good mind state. I'm also saying that you dumb as a box of dicks too. But I've seen it. I just shared it with all the women I feel like who has loved a nigga who didn't deserve it. Look here, they're saying you're incapable. It doesn't have to be because he's broke.
But that's what the question was, right?
That's one of the deal breakers.
Financially broke, mentally broke, spiritually broke. I've seen women love men through brokenness.
All the way around, bro.
Yes.
But what have you seen in the majority?
I've seen stupid ass women love men who did not deserve it.
But they're not doing that no more though. Now the term is you a bum. You a sorry ass nigga. You ain't worth shit. You ain't got shit. You ain't gonna never be shit.
What if he is a bum? What if he ain't gonna never be shit?
Who's really the bum if you taking care of one?
Exactly.
Both of them.
So now we admit that there are women who can love a man and look how we treat them. We call them bums for doing it. You see what I mean? And so now when the defense mechanism is, oh, I'm not going to love this man. You're a bum. You need to get your shit together. You need a 9-inch tongue and an 850 credit score. We're not looked at like we have, what is the word I'm looking for? We're not looked at as like we have standards. We're looked at as we're picking on men. We're looked at as we are mistreating men and incapable of loving them through anything. And that's not true because I've seen the difference.
No. I mean, look, shout out to our viewers and everything. Last time Died in the Breeze says, yes, I have, but I will never again.
Keep it all the way 100.
Hold on, man. I'm not done with the viewers, man.
Come on, viewers.
So hold on. Walk them down Ram, which we all know, Big Step says, corn look like a mannequin.
Back to you.
Go ahead, Dino, chime in there,
Please.
I mean, at the end of the day, check it out, right?
Corn look like a mannequin.
Have a woman ever took care of you?
I think a couple of times, and I hate it every day. That's
real.
Say that.
That's real.
Say
But
that.
see, you gotta understand when one's loud now, we're gonna go down southward because we Thanksgiving, right? One loud, another individual to take care of you. That means they control you, right? Right. I feel that. Because in order for you to enjoy what they allows you to do, you got to let them control you to keep them satisfied for them to allow you to keep doing it, right? That's some bullshit.
Is that a feeling or a reality?
No, that's a play you pull.
It's a majority.
That's a play you pull. And the real of it is, man, if you can't be here to help me just because you want to help me, be here for me because you want to be here for me, then man, fuck you, feed you beans. I hope you far fucking well. I ain't with the shenanigans.
What?
I mean, like, fuck you, feed you beans, and I hope you far fucking well. But you gotta get up out of here with that bullshit. I'm not with that
So
shit.
he country the
You,
motherfucker.
no, it ain't country. It's that I done seen too much in life, and like shit get real back to basics when this shit on the motherfucking frying pan.
Yeah.
When the heat coming, shit get real basic on what value is, and everybody's forgetting that part. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't never had no broad take care of me. Maybe 2-3 weeks, but that don't really count.
And that shit.
The fuck
Right.
2 or 3
That don't
weeks.
count. That don't count, bro.
Why not?
I was always able to put in on my part of the, or whatever my portion is of the house bills. I never was like months on end where I'm not contributing because I want to feel right as a
You
man.
wouldn't feel right.
So you talking about the difference between
And not only that, I'm a control
a
freak.
chick
You
taking
know
So I'd be goddamn if I'm ever put myself in a position where they can
So
fucking
you
hold
ain't
me.
talking about the laying up part. You ain't talking about the laying up part.
No.
You talking about, hey, check it out. I'm paying my half, and we in this shit together. No, that ain't no fuzzy to that part.
I'm talking about like say I lose my job. And there's been times because I got a record. So there's been times where it's harder for me to get a job. But I may not go long without one. I get a job until I get the job. You dig what I'm saying? So I never was the type of just, even unless I was hustling, that's different. But if I'm trying to square up and work, I'm gonna work. If I'm hustling, oh yeah, the money's coming in. But even with the hustling shit, there's ups and downs to that shit too.
Absolutely.
At least you dedicated one way or another.
Right.
You know what?
Right.
You know what the big problem is? These women have failed to learn how to appreciate. All we want to do is be appreciated.
That's true.
And they don't know how to fucking do that shit. Like, even if I'm down, you know what? The house clean, food cooked. I ain't never be a bum, but they don't know how to appreciate that
But
shit.
speak for yourself, though. Speak for yourself.
I gotta go with the majority.
Because I know niggas who can't pull their own weight and they also burning motherfucking oven pizzas. Speak for yourself. That's the reality.
That's all I can speak on, but I gotta speak on the majority of what I've witnessed. Amongst people, loved ones that deal with women, the women I've dealt with, in the majority of all these situations, they lack the appreciation. Like, it's an expectation. Like, it's not, oh yeah, this is what you're supposed to do, nigga. It's never no appreciation for what you do. As a man, that's all the fuck we want. If I come home and I'm appreciated for whatever I did, even if I didn't go to work today, but I went out and made some kind of effort to do something, appreciate that shit.
Look, I can't argue with your experience because if that's your experience, that's fucked up. But I cannot say that all women are
That's
out
regular.
here just
We ain't saying all.
But that's regular.
But
We just saying the ones that you're talking about are
That's regular,
unicorns.
though.
I'm not gonna argue with the fact that they're not unicorns, but the men that you're talking about are also unicorns for us too.
I just
me-
society. Hold on, one last thing we're done. Bree said, society has taught us that Western women, that a man should be a simp. Period.
I mean,
I don't want no simp ass nigga. I don't care what Western culture is dishing out. You gonna have to be harder than me, and I'm coming hard.
Wait,
Are more women taking care of men nowadays than men taking care of women?
not no niggas with no balls.
Hold on. Let me go in and chime in.
That's right.
Can I just? I know. Let me drop some jewels. First of all, I'm a nigga from Milwaukee. Okay, I'm from to talk about the experience with young men and men I've seen. Men in the 30s and up, you know what I'm saying, a little bit different. You got bums, you got guys that's not appreciative. It goes like you said on both ends, the lack of appreciation for the man. But check this out. It's funny, you'll hear a woman say what she wants in a man, but she is just like, when you get it, you've been eating ground beef all your life and then you get a steak, you don't know how to eat it.
no, facts.
This is facts. When I was young in my 20s, I used to ask women all the time, baby, what you looking for in the nigga? I'll bring him by the crib. I want a man that got a house, got a job, got his own shit. So pretty much everything I got. So how we gonna build together? Because I'm established already. We can't build shit. at that time, I opened up a lot of young ladies at that time, they mind state, because they was thinking they pussy was a credit card. Because you're selling yourself short.
That's still a misconception these days.
Hold on. To this currently. Because you're looking at what you see on social media. Right, because you're looking at what you see on social media.
Shoot it on your ass.
And shoot on you. You're looking at what you see on social media. You're looking at this girl with this nigga with that bag, this nigga with that bag. And then you got some of these young niggas that's making it misconstrued. Oh, I'll blow a bag on the breezy real quick. So now they thinking that's what every dude's supposed to do, just take you out and blow a bag.
Yeah.
But how is that respecting anything? If I'm a young nigga and I'm having money and I'm just blowing on shit like you, I'm really degrading you. I'm doing this shit just to be an asshole. Like, yeah, bitch, I bought you a bag. Shut the fuck up. You ain't gonna tell me nothing. Bitch, I bought you a bag. I'm you know what I'm saying? But in her mind, she thinking that was gratitude. Like, oh, that was so sweet. He did this, he did that. He dressed like this. She can't even tell you nothing about him personally. Like, is he sweet? Is he funny? Is he charming? All she gonna tell you about is what he did.
She asked me a good question in the chat.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the chat.
What does a man want to be appreciated for? This is the equivalent to the question, what does a woman bring to a table? A man, I mean, in my opinion, man, the man just want to be appreciated. Sometimes just say, thank you for taking care of us. Thank you for protecting us.
We want to be appreciated.
You gotta be careful. Can you just not be annoying? Like, for real. I already got all this taken care of. I be taking little man to church. Like, chill out. Bitch, like, relax. I take little man to church. That ain't my son.
Oh my God.
I will just throw this in there. Appreciation for me, it does not come in words though. By you can't say you appreciate me.
I can tell you anything.
Nothing for me.
Action.
So it's not what you do.
I want to leave the fellas with a statement though. I did want to leave the fellas with a statement. I did want to leave the fellas with a statement. Hey, on this whole subject, check it out. Any man that has found himself to be in tune with himself, to be in such of a way where he is not controlled by a woman because of her pussy or her money, he causes a problem to every woman that he encounters because she has to find value outside of that, which is her natural to do.
I'm
trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. You see the smoke. You see the smoke come out of you. Don't lie. Don't lie. Wait a minute. I mean, because the whole basis is that from the beginning of the time, like, the only thing that women were allowed to have were those things that they carried with them, which was their body and any wealth they acquired because somebody that bore birth to them died and left them some money.
What year was this?
Like, how far you want to go back? 21.
Get the fuck out of here.
But I mean, like, no, historically, that's just the way. That's just the way.
Historically.
Post-COVID. No, I'm trying to tell you. You ever heard of feudal law? Like, I don't want to get off track, but like that's the way property used to be transferred in England because of someone's death. And if it wasn't a man alive, the woman got it. And the first thing that was going on with that woman, she was finna get married because some nigga was finna come get that bread. On some white boy. Shit.
Listen, you gonna always, like you said, at the end of the day, action speaks louder than words. All a man wants is that action, man. Straight up. You telling me thank you, but like, damn, don't even put the gut in it. Just say thank you. And you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna reevaluate you.
I think it comes with. I'll tell you how I feel appreciated. And I went through some rough patches in my relationship. I experienced this shit now. The house feels good.
Yeah.
I swear to God, like it feels good. I like fucking being there. There's a good vibe in the fucking house.
What takes that to make that happen?
I don't know. I think it's just
the feel. It's her energy.
Right.
She appreciates you. You can feel it.
It's her
These box head hoes think they buy a nigga a PlayStation 5.
He said box head hoes is not referring to us in the corner.
When I wake up, I can smell the coffee being brewed.
You can smell some eggs cooking.
I can smell the eggs cooking.
Like, oh, that's dope. Because you'll wake up and you'll smell me doing it for you too.
That's
Hey, you know what I played that too? When I paid the cable bill on my phone. When I paid the light bill on my phone. When I paid the insurance payment on both the cars. Plus I put gas in that bitch and got them washed. And the ride on that, you know what? The ride on what you're saying, no trade, no robbery. Bullshit ain't about nothing but a chewed up grass conversation. To trade on, to just chime in on what you're saying, and this ain't going for all women, so don't attack me. But truth be told, when we do that shit, we don't even talk about it. Like we just do it. But let these box head hoes do that shit, and they gonna remind you that they paid that shit. You know I paid the lights this morning. Yeah, you know I took care of that payment. Bitch, I don't give a shit. You supposed to. You asked the money. I got it. I do it. I don't tell you. I don't say. Hey, baby, you know I took care of that. Hey, it's done. Hey, the alley. You see, they still on. Hey, the alley. Yeah, I did that.
Hey, the alley hoop with that. Hey, the alley hoop with that is like, man. I took my kid. I bought my kid some clothes. I washed the dishes. The nigga be like, nigga, you supposed to. Like, I'm not gonna give you credit for what you supposed to do. Cookie? Right now,
I bring the groceries in.
I bring the groceries in. Like, nigga, you should. I took the garbage off. Hey, baby, I took the garbage off today. Like you gonna get like you gonna get a school stack or something. Like,
I shouldn't have to wake up to no new dishes. I shouldn't have to wake up to the dishes. I cooked last night. If I cook, that's
how it should work.
And you ate, you need to clean that shit up when I go to sleep.
I think you be hitting.
What do you mean?
It just sound like you crazy.
You sound like a backhanded thing.
I'm watching the dishes.
It's only right. That's the way it should work. But y'all have been with some abusive ass women.
That's the majority.
That's the majority.
But I done been with a lot of verbal abusive ones. Not physical, but verbal.
Verbal is the worst.
Because I'm not feeling like be fucking you up. I wasn't ready, but some niggas will.
You know how quick these people call you a bitch?
Right.
Oh, God. Who are you? If you was a girl, you know how I beat the skin off your ass, bitch? Hey, Rob.
Yeah.
Why they put themselves in that spot where they can do that? You can verify this, Rob. Hey, for the last 2.5 months at this neighborhood watering hole that me and you both frequent, right? Haven't I had at least 3 women buttocks thrown straight out? I'm talking about picked up out their chair just because their idea of a pickup line was to start an argument with me instead of buying me a drink that they saw in front of me, like, you know what I'm saying? And say, hey, my name is. And started, but they thought they were getting close to me. And I don't get what that's about. But I'm not from here.
That's that toxic.
You know, AC.
That's where I'm at.
Hold on. Let me put that spread. Some girls pull hair. Some girls pull cock.
So Trey said, honestly, I've tricked off a lot of good women and still get better ones only to trick them off too. I'm cursed like that.
Yeah, dummy.
Trey, we're not gonna talk about you.
Yeah, we are. That's a whole new
Trey over here making the majority. Personally, I think we all done went through something with some women.
Personally, 60% of
but I think it's the caliber of a person individually that you're dealing with. You know what I mean? Because personally, I don't went hard on some and then I don't went soft on some. But at the same time, it all kind of equals out.
In my later stage, in my early 20s, I went through a phase where I'm like, It's AOB, all on baby.
Yeah.
I want a girl. The bitch gonna pay how she weigh, and
right.
you know, in my younger dumb mentality ways, I wasn't a full grown man yet.
And same.
Right. So now that I'm a full grown man, ain't nobody taking care of me but me. You know what I'm saying?
It goes on, like you said, it goes on your core beliefs and all that. How you was brought up. Like my daddy was always in my life. So relationship wise, I had that old school mentality because of what my mom and my daddy did. So I always paid my bills, took care of it. I ain't never had a woman take care of me. I felt uncomfortable. I had women I was messing with that would offer to give me shit. I took it, and sometimes I didn't take it because that just wasn't in my DNA.
See, I feel like you're a unicorn. It's
not even a unicorn. It's just like how, because at the end of the day, everybody know what you capable of doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what your powers, your strengths is, your weakness is. You know if you can get this from this nigga. You know if you can get this from that breeze.
Oh God.
But it's at the end of the day, it's if you really want to. That's your integrity as a man, as a woman.
But who doesn't? Who do you know that wouldn't take advantage of an opportunity like that?
I believe in karma. I believe in karma, man. I believe in karma. I believe in karma.
Some things ain't working.
You guys are the minority for me because I feel like there are people,
Maybe that means there's hope.
male and female, potentially, right? Am I the symbol that there's hope for women appreciating men? I can't speak on that. But I do feel like it works with both sexes. We feel unappreciated, underappreciated, and we know that we can take advantage of others. And it's up to you, whatever you believe in, as to whether or not you do or do not. It just works both ways.
Some real
That
nigga
definitely comes with age and maturity.
It absolutely does.
Age, maturity, and tribulation. Going through shit in your life. Like, do you want to keep repeating that cycle over?
Back to the meme though. So it's so the consistency is correct or incorrect?
I think it goes both ways. It's some truth in it.
Yeah, I set it off rip, dude.
Yeah, it's some truth.
He's full of shit, but he has a point.
I don't think he's full of
He
shit.
There's
makes
some
a good
truth in
point,
it.
but he's full of shit. His emotions
Well,
were too
I don't
embedded
think-
in the
I don't
vessel.
think-
One reason why I say it, look, personally,
I don't
because
think
he
it's
says
He ain't
specifically
going hard on
every man, every woman. This is how it is.
Every man don't want
black
peace.
and white, cut and dry. That's rap. That's rap. You feel me? This is how it is. And that ain't the case. You know what I'm saying? Now we have argued the majority versus this, and that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, as conversation go full circle, when I said my first thing, I do have somebody that love me for me and everything. But me being me is a whole nother story. You feel me? You being you or so, and I'm not. All my brothers here and my friends and shit here. You know what I'm saying? And then, like you said, a lot of people here are, and that's the reason you fucking here. If not, you probably wouldn't be here. Trust me, I'm best believe on that shit. But secondly, I can't speak for the thousands of motherfuckers that are just going this way towards motherfucking goddamn fucking Maryville. You know what I mean? They might not be on that level. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Listen, I feel like my ex-husband appreciated me a hell of a lot less when my name showed up on the income tax return too many years first.
Appreciated you less.
Yes. It degraded him, right? It took away from his manhood. No, because if you, whoever earns the most, your name appears on the income tax first. Yeah. So for my ex-husband, it was, damn, she grossed more than me again. Damn, she grossed more than me again. Damn, she grossed more than me again.
Oh, you took it as a hit?
You can't make a man. I'll do you one better. Came into the marriage with 4 kids. No judgment. I could not have appreciated him enough. He did. I don't have no thing about.
Oh, wow.
So he did. Loved you anyway and your kids. And I could not have appreciated you enough because every time that time to file those taxes.
Come on, internet.
That's that sharing.
But
he didn't see it that way.
No.
But she wasn't taking care of him.
Not at all.
But you could have, and it wouldn't have even been an issue. And he could have just shut the fuck up.
But I could have, and it would have been an issue.
Yeah, it would have been.
Yeah, if he'd ended up being a clown and not used it for a come up.
If he was tripping with your man being on the taxes, it would have been a problem.
But
if he would
that's
have
what
said
I'm
something.
saying. Exactly.
Oh,
But
God.
guess what? Let me tell you
You're
why.
right.
Let me tell you why that ended up being that way. Because you ended up marrying somebody who, I ain't saying he don't love you, But at the same time, just because he loves you, don't mean he ain't in competition with you. He was in competition with you on a certain level. You see what I'm saying?
But that's exactly.
How do you know that was an issue for him? He said it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's in competition with you. You know what I'm saying?
Pillow talk conversation.
Right.
It was injuring
Like, you
to
think
his
you
masculinity.
you think you the boss because your motherfucking name on the tag?
Yeah. And it didn't matter if I don't give a fuck how much of a penis competition I did not want to have with my ex-husband. Every time that IRS paperwork came, it was a problem. Anytime someone asked about income, it was a problem. It works both ways.
Don't drop it on.
It works both ways. You could have felt like I appreciated you because that's the nigga who burns oven pizzas. So now I make all the money and I come home and I cook dinner and I do hair all Sunday long. I could not have appreciated you enough.
Right.
That's the balance right there.
Right.
He made it seem as though there was no gray area, and there's a big ass gray area.
Right.
Too much embedded emotionally for me to agree with him.
Regarding the meme, though, I think
sound like
it's
slacking this
70,
right there. I don't
65 to 70% right, and only because those women out there with like a good head on their shoulder that understand the plight, especially of like minority men, black men, brown men, they know what it's like and shit. Especially if they from the hood, they know that any type of real man is gonna go through some rough patches. There's a difference between a rough patch and just a rough motherfucker. So if a real woman can differentiate that, then they can. But a lot of these, especially with social media, I see it all day, all on social media. Bunch of dummies.
The social media,
And I ain't just talking about, I'm talking about male and female.
Yeah.
Bunch of fucking dummies, bro.
Yeah.
social media is,
You know what I'm saying? And it just shows you that. And then how people talk and how I talk, but I bullshit. A lot of times, I'm bullshitting. But like, talking shit most of the time. Most of the time. But like, you'll be surprised when people say and do dumb shit online.
Yeah.
I can't ask for what I'm not giving.
You got to look at it like this too.
Exactly.
Man, social
I
media.
can't ask for what I'm not giving.
Social media is vital to life nowadays.
Well,
half of these people,
me,
man.
I grew up a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? I'm colder than cryogenic ice, and I ain't gonna lie. It took me a long time to get to this level that I'm at now. Because I ain't gonna lie, in my earlier years, I was so fucking cold on bitches. It was just crazy. I'm talking about you couldn't even stop me. You couldn't even stop me. You know what I mean? I would rip your soul out your chest, ho.
Right.
You feel what I'm
Hold
saying?
on, we're gonna go to one of the viewers real quick. Go ahead and get him, Melanie.
Just like that.
Those beard look rough.
Welcome down, Ram. Big Step and Condo making corn look dark. I'm so.
Say it again. Like, what was that?
I'm
said that.
so
What was that?
Welcome down, Ram. Big Condo making corn dog look dark.
Why y'all keep making me look? Y'all making me look
Go ahead, hit that one.
He's stupid. Nobody give a fuck about
Last
you.
of a dying breed. I can't ask for what I am not given.
That's a question?
No.
Yeah, question. Hold on.
What is it?
Oh yeah, question.
What is it?
I can't ask for what I'm not given.
Hey.
That's crazy. I don't know, man. I just feel like that shit got some truth to it, and that's why I wanted to
laughing her ass
and
off.
that's why I wanted to talk about it. Because
Like
I
it's
feel,
a light checkerboard on the panel.
I feel like
dark light.
I'm about to get on
Trey said that.
Trey said that.
You need something for observation, I swear to God.
Oh my goodness.
that is kind of funny.
Look, he be laughing.
Yes.
Because we gotta coordinate. We gotta coordinate.
You got two.
I got my
Two dark niggas can't be together, bro. The camera just ain't gonna work.
Motherfuckers skin tone.
Last of a dying breed. Yeah, that's what he said. He said he cannot give what he's not given.
Yeah, it's interesting, man.
I can't
we have time, bro?
I can't loan.
We got an hour in.
I can't loan you $2 if I ain't made $5 for myself.
Yeah.
We ain't got no more topics.
How the hell I'm gonna get you
We just want to
$2
talk
when I
about
got
some
$5?
AZ
You
music
damn
shit.
sure not gonna give you my last $2.
No.
I mean, I don't know, man. I think nowadays it's a little rough if you single. It's rough if you single. Gino, you single?
Hell yeah.
Is that why you throwing bitches out at the? What would you say? You throwing bitches out
Oh,
at
man, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, check this out. For real, for real. I'm a straight up ass dude. I put it all out there for you early. If you choose to accept this mission,
Like Mission Impossible?
Gino is Mission Impossible, dog.
Yeah.
We might devour your whole fucking mission. Dude. You get caught.
Gino, that statement has clarified why you're single.
Exactly.
Right.
Not shade, no shade.
No, in all honesty, in all honesty, I came out here because I wasn't really trying to be attached to nobody in such a way. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to work on me. I come from a shithole of life. I come from 63rd Street in Ashland, low end, Marshfield. Man, I'm an old chicks faux nigga, like for real. I'm one of the few black stones that be even able to walk in that neighborhood. And that's, like worldwide, everybody know that. But the point of it is that I came out here and I believe in giving fair credit what fair credit do. This who I am, this what I'm gonna do. If you act like this, I'm gonna act like that. It's gonna pop like this, and I'm gonna keep paying the bills regardless.
And then the mission gonna be incomplete.
Yeah, because
fair
they always come up short.
Right.
Fair credit report.
You know what I'm saying? They always come up short.
Man, shut your 520 ass up, dude.
I feel you.
Oh shit! Hold on.
No,
I'm
bro.
blocking them down.
You gotta realize. I just realized this though.
Hold on. We going to the viewers real quick.
You ain't say
He said, I'm finna hit the bench and buff out. I'm coming with you, Big Eric. Y'all be smooth.
He said King Von. That's what's up.
I
Coming for you, man.
We not from 60.
He said it was King Von Boy 64 from 65.
We not from 63rd.
Damn, it's personal. Trey get personal.
Honestly, though, man,
Get personal.
I feel like, Nino, like,
No, my name is Gino.
Gino.
Bro.
Tino.
It's not Nino.
Gino Brown.
It's all good. Oh boy called fucking Crondo like Sando or Sancho or some shit for like 2 months.
No, that was Bowden.
Bowden called Crondo the wrong name for like 2 months.
I was calling
He was
you,
on the podcast, everything.
I was calling you. What was I calling you again? Oh, I was calling you Quando.
Yeah.
Crondo. Yeah, hold on. He was
I'm like,
Crondo.
Q. He was like, motherfucker, what are you talking about? I was like, my bad.
Y'all can check this episode like 134. It's funny as shit.
But yeah, man, I think honestly though, we could go on and on. We're gonna wrap it up about that topic, but I think it's a good topic because, and also it was good dialogue though. I respect what Melanie was saying as far as, and thank you for coming for giving an insight to the ladies' point of view. But I don't think it's total bullshit. And I'll say that one more time because I want you to think. You've experienced with dumbass bras.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I'm bisexual.
But not only that, just period. Just on social media, being around them, and friends, and business, and whatever. You know some dumbass bitches. The fact that you may not be one, but you know a lot of them goes to what I'm saying is got some what he's saying got some truth to it. You understand what I'm saying? Because everybody don't be thinking like you or like a woman that has a level head.
Yeah.
There's some dumbass.
And guess what? You know what else to confirm that for you? Your circle.
It did.
Your circle's small, ain't it?
It's teeny tiny.
Exactly, because it's a lot of dumbass breezy.
But listen, what depreciates the value in his statement is that he wasn't so open-minded to say that it works equally. I've been single for a couple of years. The only reason is I'm fucking intimidating to men who are not like this panel. Right. I'm old-fashioned in what I expect from my man. I need you to show up and be the head of the house.
Open the fucking door for a chick.
Exactly.
The statement should have started off with this. It should have said, "It's some women out here." And then went with that.
Too emotionally invested.
Now everybody be like, "Oh yeah, that's what not all of."
Too emotionally invested.
Right. If you would have said it's some women out here that everybody be like, "Hell yeah, I believe that."
The statement is too emotionally invested. And let's not pretend that some men can't be emotional. That's why Will Smith is crying right now about Tupac. Okay, but back to what I was saying.
Hold on a second. A female just said it right now. None of us said it, but she said it. Will Smith is crying right
He's
now.
crying.
What the fuck?
And it just dries my pussy right up. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Listen.
He will not get any.
Guys. So anytime you ask for old-fashioned treatment, you're not gonna get that on both sides. She don't know how to appreciate you and iron your shit and steam your shit and make sure you have food on the table by 5 p.m. no more than he knows how to be a breadwinner, head of household, or make sure or fucking change a tire or brakes.
Preach.
It ain't a man on the planet that don't know how to change a tire.
Fuck it, I'm
If he don't change it,
it's the bullshit.
The only reason why he don't change it because he just don't want to do it. He pretending
He
he
don't
don't want
fucking
to.
know how.
He don't know how.
You know, I think the
I
swallow.
just want this over here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's a double standard. But
We
I
about to
said
shut down.
50-50 on which one you talking about the topic, I guess.
Rich want to say some bullshit on
One more
You
funny.
know what I want to say? I thought about while I was en route to
Alright,
get
so,
here.
yeah. You want to talk about different women's nipple size? I don't know why I'm talking about
He like that quarter one. That's the one. Yeah.
The silver dollars.
I'm not
The silver dollar. I'm pushing that silver dollar.
Are you?
Don't do
I like ass and thighs and
Feet?
like
Your feet
titties
is
cold, but
I
real
forgot you suck feet. I forgot that. Yeah.
that can happen.
That can't happen.
And at the end of the day, you know what? When I look at real big ass titties, I just think like, you know, I look at women like, you know, you could be the one, and we gonna be together for
But
years.
she got big titties though.
And you got them big ass titties. When we get like 60, them motherfuckers is
You gotta hold them up.
Listen.
That's what I'm talking about.
But what about what your nuts are gonna do? Your nuts
Yeah, but my nuts is only like this big.
60.
They're not gonna be
That's
like.
bullshit.
They're not gonna be big like the
We gotta
cheeks,
do
girl.
shit to y'all bellies.
So
get
Rich got
big
little
for
nuts.
necessary
He like
They gonna drop. The ball's gonna drop like big ass Great Dane balls.
Hey, let me tell you something. Here's the key to that. Your balls ain't gonna drop if you're not wearing the prison boxers. If you wear boxer briefs, my nigga, if you wear boxer briefs, trust me, your balls will stay intact forever. But when you run around with them regular loose ass boxers on and you let the motherfuckers hang, think about it. Put a bag of marbles, if you just hang that motherfucker on the string for years, that's what you down here at one point.
That's how titties work, Rick.
This information was given to
And
you by Richie.
they walk around too
It's
long
called
with the big ass
gravity.
titties free.
It's called gravity.
Right, so that's why I like smaller titties.
Get boxer briefs for your breasts, ladies, or reach.
Hold on. All right, so we got coming in Brown Twin laughing her ass off. All right, walk him down Ram over here. He said, Rich looked like his stomach hurt because his shirt too tight.
His balls ain't saggy, you know. He doesn't care.
I don't care. I'll take even when I'm old and big ass
See,
titties.
this
Still
one way
gonna
left.
look good to me. And so is the big booty. It's still gonna look good to me.
Slap the motherfucker right on my
You ain't been 60 years old yet, nigga. You do not know that.
I do know that.
How many 65-year-old titties you suck
What happens
on?
when that fat ass touch the back of her fucking knees?
Oh, God.
How many wrinkly, raisin, saggy ass 65-year-old titties you?
Wait, but how many?
Rich sound like you been doing
Rich, how many dry? Think about that, Rich. You got little titties. How much dried up raisin that you gonna
How
do?
can you describe
That's better than
it?
It's gonna look like a dehydrated potato chip bag. Yeah, you know what?
You know what? It's enough to put out in the stomach. Like, I don't want to move the titties and get to the pussy too, nigga.
Yeah, but you can do this with it. But check, if you can take her titties and do it like the turntable you be mixing with. That ain't cool.
I'd rather have some nice titties than to have like flat chested big titties. And then when she gets 65,
Hey, I like them on extra pillows for me. I don't know what your problem is. I like pillows.
then when she gets 65, they look like the National
They
Geographic.
sell them at Walmart, bro.
Hold on.
But those are more affordable.
So, to my audience, I'm sorry for the overlapping and everything like that. Basically, if y'all don't know and shit, you know, so for
bitch to hit a MILF and shit or something like that, you know, she gonna bleed into her 65, 70s. So I mean, it's gonna hit that status, you know what I mean? So coming from a man of this
little titties need love too.
And guess what? Them firm pillowcases need love too, and I love a
And
firm
there's plenty
pillow.
of people that like them.
Different strokes for different folks, man.
I
Straight
mean,
up.
it's okay, dude. As long as you gonna hit 60, 70 and on a wheelbarrow, you good.
It's gonna be young forever, I
He
guess.
said,
Huh?
"Don't be porting."
I mean, you got it for real.
Oh my God.
Trey said, leave the gifts out of this.
All right, man. Bring us home, man.
Shit, we out. We
Yeah.
wrap it up, man. Bolden, you gonna say something? I'm
Potroast
good.
Podcast,
Good,
man.
good,
You know,
good.
Hope y'all enjoy
Bye.
another Thursday with us. We'll see y'all next Thursday. Let it up, though, man.
Yeah.